So this is someone from our mainland family. And it really kind of shook me. And I said, well, what's this about? But mostly, you know what it was? There's something about the passing. It always comes back to us. It's an amazing thing because two things happened. I was like, wow. That little part of me goes, if it can happen to her, it can happen to me. You know, I mean, that's what was going on. And that voice as well. And the second part of it is I realized, you got to get living, man. And so it triggers us to go, how precious life is. And I'm not here to bring anything down. I'm here to bring it up. I had no idea. Now I said to Rita, and now this life that I knew is gone. All that's left is the memories and the pictures on Facebook and all of that. But it didn't make me as sad as it made me fierce to say life is powerful. And we have to choose, just like that tree when it goes and lets the storm. It's so easy, is it not, to sit in meditation and feel safe. I mean, and then it also gives us strength to move out into the world. But I remember the Tibetan monk said, it's us who's got it hard. Because they get to go hours and hours and hours of just sitting in one spot, allowing that beautiful energy to go through them and put it out into the world. But we're actually in the world. And I actually got that message as well as Rita did, that I'm here to be an example of what can be when you allow God to move through you. And sometimes I fall down, sometimes I miss a note, sometimes I do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I'm still the oak tree. And that's who I am. And I know people that are going through some really stuff right now. And I'm thinking to myself, we were talking on Thursday about choosing faith. Faith is a real interesting word if it's not defined for you. Because faith, sometimes I was led with blind faith. And then everybody goes, man, don't have blind faith. You know what they'll do to you, you know. Oh, yeah, let's get into that because I want more stress in my life. What I'm saying is that faith, I wasn't born with faith. I choose faith. I choose to know and be bold about the fact that I have the power that is within me that I can count on. Do you know how safe it feels to be able to count on it? And it's like, where is this protection? Haven't you ever felt that in your life at one time or another? You're like, I feel so alone, even if I have my wife here, if I had my mother when I was little, it doesn't matter. There's a point that you have to say, no matter what, I am protected. I am guided. I am loved. I was reading a talk that I made on March 16th, 2020, when the beautiful COVID entered. And I'm trying not to talk about it, but hey, it was there. So I read it, and it was very interesting. The week before, I was talking about, let's grow our gardens. Let's grow our gardens. And then the next week, it was lockdown, curfew. And I was like, whoa. So I was reading where that was and then where I am now. And I was thinking, oh, let's talk about winds. And I remember writing, is God in lockdown? And then I felt unprotected thinking that, holy mackerel, well, God was in lockdown. Wherever I am, God is, good is, whatever that is. And I'm sitting there thinking, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? How do I feel protected and safe in a world that doesn't always feel protected and safe? Well, I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to make you wait till next week either. Or am I? Or, oh, now you know what? We're going to get some stuff clear right now. Anytime I even slightly, with Miss Rita over there, you guys turn on me like I don't understand. When she says anything about me, you guys are perfectly fine with it. We got to get this mom-dad thing all straight today. So what do I do when I want my protection? Well, first of all, I love it. Speaking of Michael Beckwith, and I love him except for his suits. This is what I know. I know you ain't saying that about me. This is what he said. We got to throw away our sleepwalker's handbook. Our sleepwalker's handbook. And I thought, ooh, we are so totally awake. And that's what I know that I'm about, is waking it up to that divine spirit. Call it whatever you want. And to boldly say, I'm going to go forward. That's why it's so wonderful. If you turn around now, the place is nice and full right now. 9:05, that was not the case. Because we're freer now, because what we did was we took away, what? The reservation. And what that did was, for all you, not sleepwalkers, but all you little sleepyheads that wake up and go, oh, I would love to go to CSL, but I didn't make a reservation. Oh, I can go. Okay. So that's what I'm saying in our lives too, is that's a movement forward. That's a movement forward when we said no more reservations. That means we're going back. I'm not waiting for somebody to tell me, but then we're still going to have some protocol and we're still going to do that. But we were talking about this strongly the other day about during that time when it first came on, the whole lockdown stuff. Seems so weird now. But I remember saying, until there's a welcome sign up out on this building, it's all or nothing. We'll continue to live stream until everybody's free of their masks. That's me. Because I thought it was going to be 3 weeks. Not 2 years. And I learned something from this excitement, because this is what happened. My all or nothing was giving me nothing. And I remember someone that I love very much said, well, I'll do whatever you need whatever you need. You want to wrap me in cellophane, as long as I can come into CSL Kauai, I'm okay with it. And I said, why would we hold back people coming? Because I want to make sure that I am right. And I'm going to tell you, and it's not about adaptability. I want this adaptability. That isn't about giving in. If we were not adaptable, then evolution would have never have taken place. And we wouldn't be sitting here. If I sat there and said, I'm not moving from the cave, man. I'm not moving from the cave. I'm going to go out, get the food, bring it back to the woman, and I'm going to stay right here. No advancements. Till she said, I ain't doing this forever. The woman comes in and says, let's evolve, right? Stop it. I mean, I realize that. Where is my stubbornness allowing me not to grow? And that doesn't mean that you do not stand up for what you believe in. Please get that straight as well. But we ain't going anywhere with that stubborn little boy that says, until I get my way, and I will have that. We will have our way. There will be a homecoming sign on that thing, and we will have these masks off. We will. Either that, or I can't even imagine. I'm 63 years old. I am not going to turn 70 wearing a mask. Just FYI. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't you turn on me. Okay, who has heard of Invictus? Yes, good. And who wrote Invictus? Written in 1875 by William Ernest Henley. And I want to read it because I've been listening to it all week. Morgan Freeman was reading it. All these people were reading it. And I want to read it because it really, really touched me and really fits on what prosperity and that we need protection. I just wanted to have a little water so my lips aren't sticking together when I read Invictus. Don't you love me? Who in the hell is like me? No one I've met. No. Thank you. I'll see you at the cave. I'm kidding. Oh, God. So invictus means the unconquerable, or in Latin, the undefeated. And it's a poem by Ernest Henley. The poem is about courage in the face of death and holding on to one's own dignity despite the indignities life places before us. It takes incredible boldness to live undefeated. Undefeated. And you can live it while there is defeat all around us. So I'm going to take my time with it and just really marinate in these words. And they're a little harsh at times, but we can take it. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstances, I have not winced nor cried out loud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Thank you. A reading by Reverend Patrick Feren. How does that move you in a way? I usually am not really into the ones of bludgeoning, but it makes so much sense because we may not be doing that, but that's what our subjective and our consciousness feels, that we're being just victimized and hit and going through like the tree. And how do you stay undefeated? You stay it because you say no. That's why I love that. Even with head bloody, it's unbowed. No. No, I am God. For the sake of God, I am God. How could I ever feel unprotected? No matter what my mommy did, my daddy did. All of that is from the heart, and all of that is something to emotions to embrace. But you can say that I will not be a victim by saying I am not a victim. So whatever's going on in your life, you are undefeated. Unconquerable. Courage. Viktor Frankl, I love him. Come on. Viktor Frankl, he's sitting there day after day in the concentration camps wondering, what am I going to do? And most people would say, this is hopeless. I'm not protected. God is a liar. How dare you say the word God when I'm sitting here like this? But this is what he did. He sat there and he said, I don't know if my wife is dead or alive, but I'm going to choose that she's alive. And I see her and I'm touching her and I'm holding her. I'm holding her. Because I get something that cannot be taken away. I have my thoughts and you cannot take them away. No prison can take them away. Nothing can take them away from you. You are the very expression of God itself. And what he says is forces beyond your control can take away everything you possess except one thing, your freedom to choose how you will respond to the situation. Anybody ever been triggered? I'm learning, and I got this thing, I got to breathe. Patrick, you say something, and what were you saying? Because I have been there. Nobody in this room has, I know, but that little quick reaction thing, right? I get to choose how I respond to the situation. And I know so many people that have been through living hell. I'm going to end with this book that I'm writing, speaking of living hell, and we've been talking about it. And because I finally have the hook of what needs to be said now in this book. I need to know how that little boy, me, made it through that living hell. And all I have to do is ask him and let my fingers go and write, because that's what's happening in all of us. You know, the reason I'm pausing is because we rush through life sometimes. And my friend, I'm not crying for her. I'm crying for her husband and for everyone who loved her. But the tears are for that idea of how special we are and how I want to take a look at this. This may be all I have to look, to see you, to really connect with you. And so many times in our lives, we rush through our connections. I look at everybody now on the path, and they look at me, and they say, "Why are you staring at me?" I don't know you. I said, "Oh, yes, you do." Wow. Put your hands on your heart for a moment, if you choose. Repeat after me if you choose. I love me. I believe in me. I am safe. I am safe. I am always protected. I am always loved because I say so. And so it is. Namaste. Come on up, honey.
We'll talk later. Okay.
Well, it's going to be a very long Sunday.
Oh. No, we're good. Thank you so much from all of us, from all of you, for providing such amazing generosity to CSL Kauai, and that carried us through all of this 8 years. And specifically, I just want to thank for the last year and a half, 2 years, however long it's been that we've been in this pandemic, that we are now out of, right? Yes. But thank you for allowing CSL to be here.
And while you're on gratitude, I was going to say it earlier, but I also, beyond the prosperity which God works through all of us with, I used to say about, we don't need your money because God is my source of supply. And I remember the gentleman in the back came up to me and he goes, "You're very new to ministry, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Stop saying how much you only depend on source, because we ain't going to open up our wallet if you don't do that." But what I really want to thank people online, people that aren't here, that are here, and I've been wanting to say it, thank you for the support of being with us when we were in such a storm.
Yes.
And that tree that was being shaken and through our fear, and are we going to make it? I love it when we see people now, they go, "Oh, wow, you're still here." But they think, that you were going to leave. But I really thought of it the other day, and Rita and I sat there and we said, we all stuck together, either from sitting where you are while you're watching us, being here, sending money, whatever it was. But we were saying that this Ohana, this community, no matter if I come one time a year, I come twice a year, or I come for the very first time, that we're here to stay. And that we really, really appreciate that support. Give yourselves a hand, too.
All right. I think we have music. Yeah. And please sing with us. Thank you.
this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My beautiful, my beautiful, my beautiful life. My beautiful, my beautiful, my beautiful life.
Go ahead.
And so we give thanks for our lives. We give thanks for these gifts. It is with joy that we give. It is because of love that we give. So we affirm blessings on these gifts as they go forth into the community to bless and be multiplied. And so it is.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Say thank you. Say thank you. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I want to say thank you. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's start by telling you all, and we're going to do our children's blessing, that next week, it's interesting because Janice was away doing something for herself, and we were texting, and I just said, let's just pray that, our youth center is expanding, that it's growing, that we have the perfect place, blah, 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 just going on. And about a half hour later, we got the call from Angela that we secured the place across the street on Sundays. So we're going to be able to use that. Yeah, right? So, and the best part is it's free. So I don't think, it's free. So, so it's just working
Prosperity.
out. So starting next week, we will be starting our youth center up again, but you have to have a reservation, because if you're going to bring your kids, this is for people online that might be watching, we can only take up to 10 people right now. I don't know that will last forever, but it must be because of social distancing or something. I don't know what. But we're going to straighten this all out this week, but we are going to start next week, right, Ms. Janice? That means that the mentors that helped her, if they want to continue in the program, we'll talk to her about that. But anyway, so it's exciting.
And you're going to meet here, and then for people to meet here,
Yeah.
and then you will be taken across the street. So that worked out really good. So let's give it up. Another manifestation.
So we are moving forward. So let's do our blessing, because we have some kids here today.
We have
so let's just do it.
first time with the little one.
You ready? We got babies and
Woo!
toddlers.
Oh, that's
and
yeah.
Yay.
Look who's here, Zane and Kyle and Grandma and Nat.
Oh,
my
good.
God,
They're
come
going
on
to
up
come on
here.
up. Let's put our masks on.
Look at this.
Honey.
Oh, hey, look at your
hi.
beautiful. I haven't seen you
look at
forever.
this one.
Oh,
Okay.
stop. What's his name?
Zayden.
Zayden's new in the house.
Good. And we got Nat.
Oh.
Yay. All right, well, let's tell them who they are.
Oh,
You are amazing. You are perfect. You are magnificent. And we love you. Woohoo!
look at that expression. You're still smiling like crazy. And you are growing up now. Isn't she? I know. Look at this beautiful family.
Yay. Thank you.
This is like the sound of music. It's not the Von Traps, it's the Von CSL Kauai. I love
All
it.
right. So that's good news, right? And then the other thing you wanted to talk about the T-shirts just for a
Oh
minute.
yeah, we still have T-shirts. We're getting some of the smaller sizes in too, but there's about 8 back there, and
We're getting all kinds of things. We're getting
cups,
keychains and cups.
keychains.
We're going to have this whole "You Are Magnificent" line. It's going to be great.
Wait to hear this, and my picture on all of them.
Don't worry, that will not happen.
Pre-orders. Yes.
And also, Toys for Tots is going very well. Reverend Diane carried out 2 big boxes with Sue yesterday. So the empty box there, please, let's fill it up before the end of the month for the kids, the Toys for Tots program. And thank you for all who have given already.
And it's kids unwrapped.
It's all about
Brenda.
kids today. So on December 4th, put your calendar down. We are having an open house for the children. It's going to be all different kinds of activities, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be from 10 to 2 on December 4th. And
Smoothies,
so,
and
smoothies
pizza,
and games and
and-
all kinds of stuff.
And signed autographs by me. It's just
I mean, I know,
What's
like,
that?
what? Anytime, any age.
all ages.
The only thing is, on Sundays.
Are you talking about for the gift or for October? Yeah,
Oh, at all ages.
all ages.
All right, but as far as the center is concerned, we can't have like infants over there or kids that
Oh,
cannot
yeah, unless they can be
participate in
taken
the
care of.
lesson because we're limited that way. We want to be able to do the lessons with the kids, so just they have to be like
Janice or not?
We'll
all
talk
do
to
this.
Janice. Yeah. All right. I don't want to get too.
Yeah.
What else? Is that it? Okay. Resilience from the Heart. We started last week. The Greg Braden book. It's amazing, and we had a great class. You can still join if you want because it's being live streamed and recorded, so you can catch up or watch it at your leisure. It's Wednesday nights at 6.
and
We have
here
2
as
more
well.
classes left, and I think that's all we were going to talk about today.
And for the sign up with Angela for November 28th, which is right after the service, we're putting up our Christmas trees, which is 3 of them. And and we're decorating and doing all that. So we need help. Yeah, so that'll be directly after. We'll have a few little sweets or something going on. So sign up so she can have a team of putting up our holiday. It's already here.
I know, it's hard to believe it, right?
And
Next
if
week's
something's
Thanksgiving.
come up for you, we have our practitioner's box out in the
For
lobby.
prayer requests,
for
and
prayer.
Rosanna's here and Rob today, and I guess you could pray with people too.
Yeah, of course.
So, okay. So if something's come up for you and you want to just know have some energy shift, talk to these people, Roseanne, Rob, or Walt today. I think that's all that's here. Yes. All right.
Did you have a good time?
Yes. All right. Let's
Good to
let's
see you.
move
Good to
ourselves
see
out of
you.
here. Let's do it. Ready?
Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Yes, I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. And I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. 'Cause I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing on someone else's star. It'll never be mine. I think it's time to bring it on. everything new, everything different, everything true. Well, I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new.
Oh, right here and right now, what I know is that everything is new. It's a new moment, a new day, a new time, and that everything that has transpired here today, I know that something wonderful is happening within each and every one of us, and we get to carry that with us as we leave from here. So I am so grateful for this time we've had together, and I am so grateful for all the people that have assisted us so that we could have this time together. Oh my God, there's so many. Angela, we love you. And Maureen, we love you. Thank you for being the Malama team today. Thanks to Sue Wood and Peggy Jerry for doing the collection stewards today. And Roseanne over there in the bookstore, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rob, thank you. Jonathan, thank you. And who else? There's so many. Reverend Dr. Walt Weiss. Oh my God, thank you so much for your beautiful words today. And to Kiana, God, Kiana, you're just too much. Now that's called expressing God. Thank you so much. Talk about prosperity, yes. And Charles, for all that you do for us. I don't know where you are. You're doing something right now because you always are doing something for us. Peggy, Jerry, I already mentioned. And I will end with these two over here. Thank you. Thank you for stepping up and just being our beautiful, amazing, inspiring music at all times. Thank you. It's a lot. Thank you. So taking all that gratitude, let's just take all that gratitude for everything out into the world with us and share it and share it. And I'm just so grateful and just say, and so it is.
Bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new.
Him. Yay.
Have a beautiful week, everyone.